Shove it, man!
Shove It Squad, unfortunately I failed you. The Samoa Joe video will not be ready on time. I'm really struggling to get the balance right now that the gyms are open again. My body's like crying at me constantly, it wants to sleep and rest all the time. Someone needs to smack me one. I didn't want to let you guys down on the weekend though, so I thought I'd release the Mike Awesome Ring of the Hawk video that was Patreon exclusive only. Sorry if you've already seen it, but it's the best I could do at this moment in time. This Joe video's turning into a bit of a beast, unfortunately. Also, just to clear a couple of things up real quick, the dog in WCW is on my Patreon at the moment, as is Muhammad Hassan in the WWE. I don't want to put these two videos on YouTube. The dog, because I was in a crap emotional place and I didn't feel good about the video itself. And Muhammad Hassan, well, that video's fine, it's 25 minutes long, it's probably some of my better work. I'm just concerned my channel will get taken down. I didn't censor anything, it was all in there. Everything that happened was in that video. So maybe it's too risky to put on the channel. But there you go, the video exists out there on the internet, just in case you were wondering. Please add me on Insta, MarkyD123_YT. And on Twitter, MarkyD123YT. For today's competitor, we'll be looking at a month in the spring of 2003 in TNA. Mike Awesome managed to squeeze a quick run in TNA between his appearances in Japan. So Mike Awesome was randomly brought in to be a member of the Disciples of the New Church, managed by Father James Mitchell with Slash and Brian Lee. We'll see how that goes for him. Match 1, NWA TNA. Perry Saturn versus Mike Awesome with Father James Mitchell. Mike Awesome starts out hot with a back suplex. The two hardcore wrestlers give each other a knowing look that this is going to be a hawk fest. Saturn hits Awesome with a big suplex. On the outside of the ring, Saturn throws Awesome into the crowd. Awesome doesn't stay in the crowd for long and dives over the barrier with a clothesline on Saturn. The fat chick Thriller tries to hit a powerbomb on the outside, but Saturn fights out of it. Saturn takes him down with a back heel sweep. Saturn suplexes him onto the ropes, but Awesome recovers with a shoulder tackle into the ring. Awesome can't keep the advantage for long and Saturn German suplexes him. Saturn hits a springboard kick for a 2 on Awesome. Awesome takes his turn going high risk and hits a clothesline from the top for a 2 count. Awesome then goes for yet another powerbomb attempt, but Saturn gets out of it and smashes him in the head with a super kick. Awesome goes high risk again with a splash, but Saturn kicks out. How was that not over? Sandman and New Jack then run out to attack Awesome and the match is thrown out. The other Disciples of the New Church run out to look after Michael Awesome. So in his debut I give him a C. It was a good match, but it wasn't very memorable. Match 2, Ultimate Sin match. Brian Lee, Slash and Mike Awesome with Father James Mitchell versus Saturn, New Jack and Sandman. TNA love to do this, it's just a hardcore match with barbed wire ropes and a stupid name. Slash staples a dollar bill to New Jack's head. Saturn hits a German suplex on Awesome. Wow, an actual wrestling move. Awesome flattens him back with a short arm clothesline. Saturn kicks Awesome into the barbed wire and then drops him gut first onto it. The whole time Mike Tenay is ranting about how this is real barbed wire, not like WCW. Awesome wasn't too happy about that, so powerbombs Saturn onto a rubbish bin. Sandman then goes nuts and beats Awesome up with a kendo stick. A while later, Awesome sets up a table on the outside of the ring. Awesome hits the Sandman with the rubbish bin lid, whilst he looks like he's having a stroke. The camera suddenly cuts to Awesome, who has Sandman on the apron and jumps off with a powerbomb through a table that he set up earlier. This is like an episode of Blue Peter right now. For some reason, there's also a baseball bat hanging in the air. New Jack tries to get it, but Slash pushes the ladder over and knocks New Jack through a table on the outside. Damn. Slash is about to get it, but the lights go out. It's just incredible on the ladder, helping the ECW guys. He hits the New Church with the bat, and then it's over. A good match. If you like hardcore wrestling, this was definitely a match for you. I'm going to give Awesome a B for this one. Match 3, Anarchy in the Asylum. 15 men and 1 woman will fight in a battle royal for the #1 contendership for the world title. So why isn't this just called a normal top rope battle royal match? Well, in this one you can pin people to eliminate them. Awesome comes out during the middle of the match with his stomach pouch oiled and a table in hand. He doesn't really have much of an immediate impact as there's quite a few main eventers in there already. Awesome and Just Incredible get tired of the match and start fighting on the outside. They really have no interest in this match. They've been gone about 5 minutes at this point, fighting on the ramp with steel chairs. For some reason Tracy Brooks is supposed to be in this match, but she starts fighting with a cage dancer. Awesome and Credible finally decide to return. They weren't missed. Kid Cash eliminates Tracy. After about 2 minutes, Awesome and Credible decide to leave the ring again. This match is so stupid, everybody just keeps leaving the ring. You've got random people continuously running into the ring, and it's so hard to keep track of who's still in the match. Awesome finally does something as he hits a top rope splash on Credible, but he can only get a 2 count. Talking of random people running in, Iron Mike Sanders from WCW kicks Mike Awesome on the apron, and then he gets him again and he goes through a table. What a terrible match. Sabu eliminates himself by diving with a steel chair over the top rope, but this match is so stupid that it doesn't count, and Sabu just carries on in the match even though he eliminated himself. For some reason, Glenn Gilberti is being pushed like The Rock from 1999. Raven interferes to DDT Sabu, and Disco Inferno is the winner of the match.
Oh man!
F. I hated this match so much. Too confusing, Awesome spent more time hanging out in the crowd, and he didn't eliminate anybody. Match 4, the final Mike Awesome match. It's Mike Sanders, the world's most generic wrestler, versus Mike Awesome with Father James Mitchell. Let's see if Awesome can get some revenge for that elimination in the last match. Sanders is pale, skinny, and his hairline is receding in about 6 different directions. He did okay in WCW because his mic skills got him by. But this is TNA and the microphones don't work, so he's in trouble. They fight backstage, it's not very good. Awesome gets hold of a steel chair and the Thriller hits this poor little man with the chair. Awesome is then jumped by the Bold Boys, who are also in the SEX faction with Mike Sanders. Slash and Brian Lee do come to Awesome's aid. There's then a huge brawl going on outside, but we don't care about that. Back in the ring, Mike Awesome is still moving like a man in slow motion in a jelly bath. Awesome catches Sanders on the top rope. He's trying to go for a powerbomb, but Glenn Gilberti runs out with a steel chair. They knock Awesome through a table, and it's over. So much for this ECW legend. He just lost to Mike Sanders. There's no coming back from that. Also, we can't include this for grading, but he did have one other match in TNA, an explosion match against Cliff Compton, who went on to be Ryback in WWE. Mike Awesome actually won this match, but unfortunately for him, it doesn't count because it's a B show. So you can all shove it. But let this match be evidence that we need NWA TNA Explosion. Don't give up the fight. You guys fought for my channel back. Someone needs to fight to get NWA Explosion back from wherever it's gone. This match is proof. Think how many matches like this we can have access to.
Oh man!
And that's it. Mike Awesome went off to Japan for the last part of his career. He wrestled his final ever match at the Hammerstein Ballroom for ECW in 2005 against Masato Tanaka. 2 years later, Awesome committed suicide by hanging. I'm not going to speak ill of the dead, but his TNA run wasn't great. He didn't win a single match on the main show, but his first 2 matches were fine. We're going to have to give him a D here. Obviously, we would have liked to have seen more of him, but he didn't really seem to be a good fit for TNA. I'm not sure why that is. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this exclusive episode, and if you didn't, I'll hit you with a brick.